Here with Jaron Ennis. What's good with you, Boots?
What's going on? What's going on?
Man, I'm chilling, man. How you?
I'm chilling. Staying in the gym, staying ready, that's all.
Back at it?
Yeah, we back at it.
Your stablemate, Stephen Fulton, wins a very, very entertaining split decision against Carlos Castro. How you feeling about that fight?
I feel good about it. Scoot did his thing. I feel like every round, Scoot was like picking it up each and every round. He looked real good to be off, for 14, 15 months. So I think he did his thing.
Yo, he was landing some heavy shots towards the end, man. Did you think he was going to get the guy out of there?
I ain't gonna lie. I definitely did think he was gonna get the guy out of there. I feel like he was just warming up. When you off for that long, it took your body a little while to warm up. You could spar all day long, but once you get in that ring, you get under them lights. It's a different type of thing. And I definitely think he did super good. I'm proud of him. I know for sure his next fight. I know he can't wait to get back in there. I know his next fight gonna be like phenomenal.
Yo, the fight was close. He got knocked down, kept his head on the line a little too long, but he needed those last 2 rounds, and he went and got those last 2 rounds. Is that who Scooter is as a person, as a fighter? That he is whatever he has to be at that point?
Scooter a dog. Like I always say, Scooter. Growing up with Scooter and watching Scooter fight and being around him, even in the amateurs, he always found a way to win. Whether he got dog you out, whether he got box you, or whatever, he always found a way to win. And he did that. And like I said, every round, to me, I feel like Scoot was just like picking it up though. I feel like he was killing him every round. To me, that's just me though. I don't know if I'm being biased or not, but I think he looked super good to be all 14 months. Defense was on point. He was catching a lot. It just. When you off that long, your time be off a little bit, and your speed reaction, your time reaction, like punch reaction, everything be off a little bit. So like I said, his next fight, he definitely gonna be on point, and he gonna see an even better Scooter.
When people talk about complete fighters, right? There's guys with skills, and then there's guys that get down and dirty. As a fighter, do you need to have both? Because there's gonna be times where you can't outskill a guy.
Right. You definitely gotta have both. You gotta be a complete fighter for sure. You gotta have the skills, the will, the heart, everything. Whether you gotta always find a way to win. You gotta dig deep and find different ways to win, and do what you gotta do to win, basically.
You talked about layoffs, right? You were coming off of layoffs. He was coming off 14, 15 months. It seems like guys, more and more today are coming off of 1 year, 2 years. You saw Danny coming off of 2 years layoffs.
Yeah.
Is that killing fighters in boxing?
Yeah, inactivity definitely kill a lot of fighters, in boxing. How do you expect to get better, or how do you expect to be sharp each and every fight when you sitting out a year and a half, 2 years? I feel like these promoters and these these managers and things should keep their guys active. No matter who you fight. I feel like just stay busy, stay active, stay sharp, and that's how we all gonna get better.
How many times a year, in your opinion, should a fighter of world level fight a year?
A fighter at world level, should at least 2 or 3 times a year is fine. That's cool. That's a good number.
Was it a big adjustment for you? Because you were fighting when you first turned pro, once a month.
Yeah, I was fighting once a month. I was fighting every other week. And then it just started slowing down because the more bigger I got, I started slowing down. I started getting bigger fights, better fights, bigger PDs. So, that slowed down. But yeah.
What was that transition like? Was it a shock? Damn, I've been out for 3 months. I've been out for 4 months. I want to get back in there.
I feel like it's pros and cons to it. I feel like me not fighting back to back like that, I feel like I was able to perfect my craft more. But then again, when I was fighting every other week or every month, I was super sharp when I was fighting. And each and every fight, I just got sharper and sharper. So it had its pros and cons to it, but this is what it is.
Last question, Boots. Saul Canelo Alvarez defeats Edgar Berlanga, unanimous decision. Dropped him in the 3rd. Exciting fight.
Yeah.
How'd you like it?
It was a good fight. Edgar did his thing. Came to put on a show. He didn't lay down. He fought like a dog. He tried to get a win over a legend.
All right, now you grew up with Edgar in the amateurs, right? Everybody was kind of counting him out.
Yeah.
In this fight, did you know that Edgar was going to, step to him in the way that he did?
Well, Edgar really since Edgar turned pro, everybody knew him for knocking guys out. But when we was in amateurs, Edgar definitely was like boxing people. He wasn't really. I mean, he was knocking people out too, but he definitely got some like boxing skills too. So that's probably why he surprised a lot of people. But but he did his thing. He did good job.
Yeah, they say he came in at 193 pounds, right?
Probably did.
He seemed real strong, real sturdy in there.
Yeah.
Who do you feel like he should go in the ring with next?
Next, I want to see him and Caleb Plant.
That's a good job.
Even a guy that Caleb Plant just fought. What's his name?
Trevor McCombie.
Him.
Yeah.
Benavidez. Well, Benavidez not 68 no more, right?
No, you're 75. Yeah.
What's the kid name? That's 68. I think he just won a belt. Pacheco.
Diego Pacheco. Oh, I like that.
He got a lot of guys that he could fight at 68. But I think the main one I think I really want to see is Caleb Plant and Edgar.
What about Canelo?
Well,
Who you want to see him in there with?
Benavidez. That's about it.
That's about it.
Yeah, Benavidez or the winner at 75. But Bivol and
Better be.
Yep.
Yeah, that joint crazy.
Yeah, ain't nothing left for him at 68, I don't think. He might as well go back up to 75 if he can. Those guys is kind of big, I don't think he really get that big, fighting at 60. I think Canelo really, his best weight is 60 to me.
I still think he can make 60.
I do too. I think his best weight is 60 though, and I feel like that's where he'd be at his best at. I think 68 is a good weight for him, but I feel like he pushing a little bit in the 75. Them boys probably be like 215 by the time they get in the ring.
Facts, yo. Shit, if Edgar came in at 193, I can only imagine what Better Beef coming in the ring.
That's what I'm saying. He probably be like 205, 210. That's some big boys at that weight.